If you're earning 6 digits nasa penis, will you still migrate? I bumped into this random post in a Facebook group and somehow I'd like to talk about it. Did you know that for only €250,000 or PHP 15M, you can move to Greece under its Golden Visa program or Residency by Investment program? You can move in with kids and parents of any age. With this visa, you can travel to 27 countries in Europe, own a business and secure free education and healthcare for your kids. Okay. This is not a paid post. Another country that offers Golden Visa program is Spain for €500,000 or PHP 30M. I should know, because a property agent contacted me before for a property being sold that offers me residency. To be honest, I'm not so sure if I'm ready to own a foreign property given that I feel so young to own one. And I do have foreign rights anyway. That's more attractive for me given how easy for me to sell it anytime I would want to, though I would admit, having a foreign property is something like a dream. The question I always ask myself is, do I need it? This country is hopeless. Hopeless government, hopeless people, inefficient everywhere. Rants go on and on in the comments section. Let's check out the realities of living and working abroad. If you have migrated, or if you are an OFW currently, feel free to share your experiences. I will base all these on stories from actual friends and relatives working abroad and also from random Facebook posts. I have a friend who comes back in PH to give birth simply because it's not covered by her insurance or any government benefit. A relative of mine juggles 2-3 jobs to get by. A friend of mine has recently moved to New Zealand and I'm shocked to know he experienced some sort of discrimination. Rent is expensive. Many have left other countries and came back home for good as landlords continue to raise rent rates every year. Education is one common path if you want to move to other countries such as Canada or New Zealand. You can consider taking a full-time study and be eligible to work like 20 hours per week. Having said that, you need some money to enroll yourself. Will PHP 1M to PHP 2M savings be enough when you move? Probably. This is in case you don't get a job immediately or to pay off for a few months of settling down like paying off rental deposits, buying appliances and home basics, a car, etc. You'd be lucky if your title is not downgraded when you move to a role overseas. More often than not, you land at a job that's lower than your title in PH. It's totally okay if you are earning more, and more importantly, saving more. Cost of living is high. You earn in euros, you pay in euros, low criminal rates, probably. You'd be shocked with drug addicts in the neighborhood, or increasing number of homeless or mentally ill people. You have special kids. Be thankful that foreign governments are much more open in terms of implementing benefits for special children. You're lucky to get citizen benefits too if you become citizens or permanent residents. Traveling across borders? You'd say it's easier to travel Europe now if you're basically already in Europe. Just in case you're earning so much here in the Philippines, you can hire nannies, drivers, assistants at cheaper costs, things you might not be able to afford overseas. If you can ignore government issues and inefficiencies, some say you live an upgraded life here simply because your money can buy cheaper services. That's actually true. Salons are cheaper. Massages are cheaper. Even local travel is also cheap. Transport is efficient overseas. There are countries, however, that will require you your own vehicles. You might even need to learn how to drive. Openness to other culture. Obviously you can get that overseas, so how will I know if migration works for me? Try living overseas through travels. Try assessing your current situation. Are you a breadwinner? Are you single? Do you have kids? Are you married? Are you going to bring the entire family? Do you want to migrate or just work for a couple of years abroad? What are your goals, financially, personally? How much do you want to save? Will you be supporting your family back home, or just yourself? We have heard this for many times, mas masarap pa rin sa Pilipinas. Then why are there so many pasalo businesses whose reason is own or migrating? Why did it even cross your mind? Will you risk your 6 digits income here in PH to start a new life overseas? Will you even come back? Are you doing this for the kids or for yourself? Ultimate question is, will it make you happy? How much is your freedom worth? How much is your happiness? Truth of the matter is, it's chaos everywhere. The grass is indeed greener where you water it. May God lead you to the right answer.